Got a special treat coming from Inland Empire, y'all. We got Moreno Valley's finest, Stevie Crooks in the building. What's up, Stevie?
Can I talk to y'all tonight? Yeah. Life is getting it shot and too much fly shit going on at once. I'm getting frightened. On the path to being enlightened, I'm reading a little more. Even changing my diet. Look in this closet, you probably think he's your pilot. My body covered in fly, that's funny, I'm not even trying. Feel a hater in the room, cause my senses heightened, really shining. This is for my niggas. Balenci buying 50s, high and low fat at the dinner. Well, villains dying in this vibe at the baddest bitches dying. They sit with a giant. I spit liquid fire. I can make it so with bits of iron.
Moreno Valley, stand up. Real moval shit going down right now.
It's rolling.
Yeah. Grandma, I know that you watching. Grandma, I know that you gotta hold it down. I admit your grandson got problems, but one of your sons is having some problems. We need you now. As I sit here blowing these clouds, feeling lonely when my homies around. I'm still grateful that my homies around. And you know they say homies with a heart is, so when they hear I know homies around. Couple tears trickling down, falling on my phone, cause to this day I'm missing you now. But I need you listening now, cause Pop's going through something different right now. Yeah, he would need answers right now. Ask God why he gave my Pops cancer right now. Make me wanna get the hammer right now. Aim at the sky, cause nothing else matters right now. I'm hurt, confused, feel mentally abused. Not my Pops, why hear me pay dues? Not my Pops, that's something I can't lose. Let me take your spot, let me switch them shoes. Sorry baby if I switched on you. It's just right now I can't argue. Fuck fighting. Cause he was up fighting, so please give me some space. Cause I'm not in that space. I got his name, I got his walk, I got his face. I got his heart, his demeanor, got his grace. I got his love, I got his heart, I got his faith. It's just right now I'm struggling, it's still hard discussing it.
Moval, stand up.
Yeah. I may look fine, but right now I'm crumbling.
Let's go. Stop playing. Hey, Stevie, before I get into this interview, look at what's your favorite?
Damn.
Cause that's my favorite right there.
I ain't gonna front. Full-time job has like a very like special place in my heart.
Moreno Valley, full-time job, Stevie. You know, you had to be there. Value 4 out right now. You feel me? Y'all go get that. You feel me? Only on the Mcduff Show. NoPressureRecords.
It's hard not to kill niggas. Like a full-time job not to kill niggas. No love first, then they wanna build with you. Tell them no when they see you ain't a real nigga. That's how I go when you playing in this field with them. No code, why you think I never chill with them? On my own and I'm about to make a meal, nigga. On my own and I'm about to make a meal, nigga. Yeah, it's hard not to kill niggas. Like a full-time job not to kill niggas. No love first, and then they wanna build with you. Tell them no when they say you ain't a real nigga. That's how I go when you playing in the field with them. No code, why you think I never chill with them? On my own and I'm about to make a meal, nigga. On my own and I'm about to make yo.
Moval.
Cup on my body don't even mean shit. I was a fool, just a reminder I survived breaking the rules. Rebel, collarbone draped in gold metal, won't settle till my big toe touching the ghost pedal levels. Levels on levels, I came up. Still here while most of my peers done gave up. You know how many years hip hop done saved us? Know how many years I done rocked these stages? Know how many tears I done dropped these changes? I had had to endure. I was going through phases, going through trauma, going through dollars, dealing with problems. I was surviving. She want an island. How can I blame her? I wanna provide it, but don't wanna be famous. I wanna be timeless, wanna be ageless, wanna get my people's mind out of them cages. Y'all got me kill niggas.
Let's go. Let's end up. You feel me? Real legendary shit going down right now. Hey yo, let's go ahead and clap it up, my nigga. Let's go ahead and clap it up for my nigga Stevie in the building. You know what I'm saying? We going up. Stop playing, you feel me? And I don't even let's get into this intro, you know what I'm saying? But before we get started, y'all already know the drill. Say it every fucking episode. Y'all go ahead and click that link in the subscription. Stay up to date with everything, no pressure. We got the Set the Tone Sports Podcast. We got the Mcduff Show Podcast, you feel me? We got me and Tiny Cat E got a podcast, 1500 Perspective. So y'all stay up to date, stay tuned in. We dropping every week on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to get into this motherfucking interview, you know what I'm saying? It's been a year since we did the first part, you know what I'm saying? So we back a year later, you know what I'm saying? With the legendary rap god, moval legend, stop playing, Stevie Crooks in the motherfucking building, you know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for coming through. And to my right here, we got another legendary motherfucking producer, my brother, you feel me? Stavo True Love in the motherfucking house, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? We in this bitch, and I'm your host, CM McDuff. You feel me? Thank y'all for tuning in again. This is a special episode, you feel me? This is a real rap episode, a real murder episode, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, Stevie, how y'all feeling, man? It's 2023, you feel me? The first 2 week mark pretty much, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling?
I'm good. Blessed, I would say. Super blessed, like super blessed.
Yeah.
More blessed than I ever been, just because like I'm going through a phase of like recognizing what really matters.
Same. So, life.
You know what I mean? So I'm blessed. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I fuck with that. Same, man. Feel good. You know what I'm saying? Good energy going into this new year. You know, a whole lot of work, a whole lot of motivation going up. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the good people around me. You feel me? Staying out the way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But getting to it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, brother?
Man, I feel good. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like first 2 weeks been busy. Feel me? Been networking crazy. Just linked up with Elijah. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out Elijah.
Yeah, man. Just been going in since, you know, I feel like I hit the ground running. Feel me? Since the year started, just been going up on beats. Feel me? Per usual.
Yeah.
Feel me? Back to basics. But like he said, you feel me? I'm like in a position where I'm starting to, you feel me? Recognize what really matters. You feel me?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You feel me? Eliminating all the bullshit. You feel me? So yeah, all in all, it feels good.
Absolutely, man. And so Stevie, like getting into You Had to Be There, Volume 4. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an amazing body of work. And you know, I just want to start here. You feel me? We about to go. I got a whole bunch of questions for you, but I want to start right here with this album, bro. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this. This is one of my favorite Stevie Crook album. You know, every time you drop, niggas say that though. You feel me? But this one hit different. I like just on the song His Heart, that part 2. You know what I'm saying? You know, part 1. We were talking about that before. How epic
that's
part 1 was.
That's my favorite Stevie Crooks.
Word.
Redemption.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was the creative process like, and like what kind of space was you in when you got into making this album and all that? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, like I said, I've been going through these phases. So like, I had this plan to like record this project called like Professional Level Rap, right? So like I was putting too much thought into what I was doing, to the point where I was trying to make songs for that people was gonna fuck with, outside of how I truly feel about what I truly feel about music. You know what I mean? So, but also, you know, when it comes to like the writing process, I will always keep the integrity of what I'm doing. But there's still that little thing in the back of my head, like I gotta make this because people don't like
people.
People, right? Yeah. So that's what, honestly, that's what the whole idea of like the you had to be there is like if you weren't at the studio session, because these are all those volumes are songs that never came out when I recorded them. So there's songs that when I did my first album, there's songs from there. There's songs from the second album. There's songs from the third album. So it's like a compilations of songs that did not make
other projects.
Okay. Exactly. So.
Damn.
But
all four volumes.
All four volumes.
It's like,
all four volumes are songs that are from 2008 all the way till now.
Damn, did you re-record them at any? Like,
no, none of those songs are re-recorded.
Bro, the one you just last dropped in 2022?
The one that I just did in 2022, there's songs from like 2015 on there all the way to like now.
That's crazy.
So like Vices I recorded in like 2015.
Word.
And,
damn, you cannot tell
me to be honest.
Yeah, so those volumes are just songs that I just had sitting that I didn't know they didn't have a home. I knew they were like, I liked them, but they didn't have a home.
And sometimes it just don't fit.
Sometimes it don't fit with the project that I'm working on at that moment. But I still feel like it's a good song. But I don't want it to be a single. I'd rather just...
Yeah.
And you know what? I think you're artists that like a single isn't enough. Like when you drop like I gotta hear. I need the whole project. You know what I'm saying?
You need a body. You know what I mean? Like so. Specifically with this project was all of these songs are after Fiora Vanti. Majority of them, but then there's still old shit on there. But a lot of the new shit, the sample heavy shit, like even the song that the song that you played earlier that you liked, that was new.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So that's new.
Okay.
But they didn't have a home. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I have this series already. So with this number 4 that I'm doing, I'm gonna just put all my recent shit that doesn't have a home and put that shit there.
Mix it in there.
And try to, if people gonna fuck with it, they're gonna fuck with it. If not, then it is what it is. But the only reason is because I'm working on something that's great. So I don't want to like when I put out this great thing, I don't want these other things that at that time in the space that I was in, I was doing great, and I feel like I'm greater. But I don't want it to just like go to waste. So I'm gonna put this out, and then I'm gonna really do what I really want to do.
Exactly. As you working on when you working on your baby, that project, you feel me? That could take a year. Some change could take 2 years. So in between, you don't want to leave your fans out there, you feel me, lacking with no good music. And a nigga like you, I seen you record. You got a session for a couple hours and do 10 songs. So you go crazy in that bitch. So and I think that's important because we talk about that on the show a lot, bro. Having like artists not holding on to all your music. You got good music, you know what I'm saying? It just might not fit an album, you know, or like you said, it could be anything, but I think it's dope. You got to let that go because we will never know. You feel me?
Exactly.
That sounds like a new album, nigga.
Some of those, like I said, some of those songs, 2018, 2017, 2015. A lot of the, it's that, and then half of it is new shit. So it's a mix. And the same thing with all the volumes. There's new songs that I recorded 2018 mixed in with songs I recorded in 2009.
That's crazy.
Like, if you really are studying my discography, you can tell when I was making this project, and you can hear the style
from the voice,
and you can hear the style of the beats, like
the storytelling.
He might have made Cashmere Killer when he made this shit, or he might have made Villains Never Die when he made this shit, or he might have read Born in Olympus when he made this shit, or he was working on Redemption when he made this. If you listen to the volumes and then you start really listening to that shit, you'll catch it. You'll catch me young. You'll catch me on fuck shit when I was on fuck shit. You'll catch me like talking that talk.
For sure.
Trying to uplift people, and then it'll randomly go to like a love song. But there's levels to those series because those are songs that are just sitting. And one thing that I've been really like preaching heavy is like when I want to go empty. Like when it's my time to die, I want to die empty. I don't want nothing in me. I don't want no books, no ideas. I don't want no inventions. I don't want no songs that I've written. I don't want songs that I've recorded not to be out into the world. Because when I die, if I just keep those in, nobody will know Nobody
Exactly. Like, that's crazy. I never
what I
heard
mean?
someone
Like,
put it like
so,
that.
like,
That's dope.
one of the richest places in the world is the cemetery. There's so many ideas, $1 million ideas, $1 billion ideas inside the cemetery. Those people died with those movies.
Damn.
Died with those books. Died
That's
with
deep.
those
That's crazy.
changes that they wanted to make in the world, but they never got to get them out.
Yeah.
So my whole goal now is to like die empty. I want everything out of me.
Yup.
So when it's time, when it is my time, at least
Yeah.
my shit will live forever.
Forever.
You know,
You feel me? That's crazy. That's
just where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So with me understanding that I had to change a lot of what I'm doing.
the way your
I
whole
gotta change
formula,
my
the way
whole
you
formula.
work.
I gotta change everything. I gotta change how I'm looking at everything because when it's my time to go, I don't want to just be considered just a hip hop artist. I want to be considered somebody that cares. You know, so somebody that was brilliant, somebody that was passionate, you know, somebody that was compassionate. All of these things that I truly am.
Yeah.
But you won't know until I show the action of me doing these things.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm really trying to just, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no,
like,
absolutely, bro.
all my energy, you just need to you feel me?
Yeah, bro.
And it get to a point where like powerful. My whole shit changed. When the Super Saiyan turned into a Super Saiyan, his whole shit changed.
What are some things that changed? You know, because I'm listening to you right now, and like these are things that not only do you go through, a lot of artists and creatives out there go through. Like, what were some of the changes that you noticed that you had to change, or different tendencies, or what was the switch up for you?
One thing for sure, I have to be very aware of who's listening to me. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow when you have nieces and nephews and daughters and sons, and they looking at you a certain way, and knowing one day they're gonna grow up and they're gonna listen to me one day. Don't want them to listen to me and be like, this nigga was a clown. Or he was on some fuck shit. Like he was preaching about negative things.
Right.
Or he wasn't a stand-up man. Or he wasn't truthful. He wasn't honest. Because one day, your nieces and nephews, or your sons, your daughters, they're going to grow up and be your age. And you got to realize, like, they're going to look at you how you look at some of your friends when you look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, you grow up, you get a certain age, and you can even look at your uncles right now. Like, you be like, some of them be on some weird shit, and some of them, but that's because you're an adult now. So you can be like, oh, he was,
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah,
or she was outside, like, damn, Auntie was outside. Now that I think about it, Auntie had mad boyfriends, like, all the time. And still do. Like, oh, damn, like, she low-key might be...
Exactly.
Not saying it like that, but or Unc was always. I ain't never seen Unc do nothing.
Yeah,
he was just faded and
always at the crib.
Yeah, always outside the liquor store. Like, oh damn, Unc might be.
Yeah, you gotta break the cycle.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like with that understanding, like when it comes to this thing that I'm doing, that I have this gift for. I got to be very aware of when I'm using my gift, because one day, those people that are looking at me like this are going to be right there with me one day. Would they consider me a friend? Would they consider me somebody that they look up to? Would they consider me somebody that they can trust? All of these things that really matter, bro.
Absolutely.
So like, that's a hard pill to swallow when it comes to like this genre, I would say. But
what would you call this genre? Well, like for listeners,
what would I call what's going on with hip hop?
No, like for listeners,
this genre of what I'm
for what you do. Like for listeners just tuning in that might have not heard you, or just getting hip to Stevie Crooks. Like, how would you describe your style? And like you said, genre. Like where would you put that? And nowadays with hip hop, we got so many subgenres.
I would consider me being the big homie, the right big homie. Mm-hmm. The big homie when you don't know what to do next. That's the person you go to his crib and you just chill and he tell you some shit that he don't even know that you're going through something. You just go over there just because you know he might tell you some shit randomly.
That's gonna boost your life.
That's
you
gonna,
feel me?
That's gonna give you
gonna leave
that's
with
gonna give you the answer.
Wisdom, whether
without him even knowing that he's giving you the answer. Only because that's just how he's already speaking truth all the time. So you can just get around certain you ever notice like you get around like your grandpa or your grandma or something and you just be around them just to see what they're gonna say. Might learn something, you know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bro, to be honest, my fault to cut you off, but like when I listen to your music, bro, like I will go for it when I'm like looking for like motivation,
right?
Like that hunger. You feel me?
Yes.
Because like your voice already has that like that energy and the charisma. You feel me? So yeah, when I'm feeling like damn, like I need that spark of inspiration, I for sure turn on some Stevie Crooks.
Word. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Yeah,
like honestly, like that's all I want.
That put into like the best, like you explain it the best, like the big homie you will come to. You feel me, for advice, whether it's about a girl,
right? Whether it's about a girl,
life,
whether it's about being with your homies, whether it's about being out,
anything,
all that. Yeah,
and kind of like you said, you see those phases. You could get that from you get different things from so many different albums. You know what I'm saying? Every album like you're touching on something different and it's heavy. Even when you in your bag and you in that character and you talking like and you storytelling in a way like bro, hearing that shit like when it's time to tap into a new album, we always do this. When we're in like a creative slump or like we're just looking for inspiration per se. You know what I'm saying? We'll go through our favorite artists out here. You feel me? We were just looking at your shit a couple weeks ago. You feel me? Watching all your videos, it's like, damn, the transitions. You feel me?
10 years ago, music videos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. But you get something from everything you drop, and that's most important. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, absolutely,
being so
bro.
honest, you feel like you said, like, you think twice before you write on the song. Like, you can easily do this.
It's been very apparent now more than ever.
Yeah, off top.
You paved the way for niggas like us to do our thing and get on this rap shit and come out here and bar. Cause like when we first started, it was like, bro, like we love this. We love rapping over Dilla beats and shit.
It was like
you know
identity crisis. Low key.
Yeah,
like what do we talk about? Like we was low key trying to cater to people's like likings or this is what's cool right now. Let's do this type of shit. But like.
Right. You showed us like nigga, be yourself, bro. Do this shit we love. Yeah. You know we be on this hip hop shit, bro, and we look up to everything you doing. So it's just dope that it's now coming like full circle.
It's full circle. It's full circle for everybody though. Everybody is going through this renaissance phase where like they're realizing like, especially when it comes to music, like we are very in control of, you know, how we make people feel. And when you realize that and you want people to really feel good, you know, you gotta change your shit up sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like you gotta think about the people and not think about the people as far as what they like, but think about the people what they need. You feel me? What do people need?
Yep.
So
that's for sure, bro.
You know what I mean? Everybody goes through those phases, bro. I'm going through them still.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know
Even being and that's dope to hear because I feel I can speak for Stavo saying we both feel that way, and I know other artists and our homeboys that feel that way. So hearing a vet, you feel me? Hearing a legend, like you said, the big homie, you feel me? Like it's like you still human, bro.
Yeah, I'm still human.
You feel me? Even though you get on the track,
I'm not gonna tell y'all no bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you know what I mean. What I think you want to hear, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. You know the truth. Yeah. Everybody know the truth. Yeah, and sometimes that bitch ugly. It's just that sometimes not everybody ready to stand on the front line, but sometimes you need other people you need to see somebody else standing on the front line and be like, you know what? This motherfucker always been solid. I'm gonna stand behind him because he always been solid. And then somebody else sees you and they want to stand behind you because they like, damn, he always been solid. Then it becomes this thing. Then the war that's happening doesn't seem like it's impossible. Yeah. You know?
Absolutely. No, I feel that, bro. Yeah. How and so kind of to touch on what you're talking about, how is being from the IE and being from Moval shaped like your music experience? You feel me? Like, does that play what kind of part does that play?
It also plays a big part in what we just talking about.
Yeah.
Like, being not from a metropolitan city or like a major city. Mm-hmm. No matter what you do, they always gonna treat you different. Not because, they're just gonna treat you different. You're not from a place that they know of. Mm-hmm. But the smart people always use the difference. I know I'm different. Mm-hmm. Everybody else is the same.
Mm. I feel that.
You feel me?
I feel that, bro.
So then when you get in these environments, everybody looks the same, and then you are the one that's different. So everybody's like, damn.
And you know what so
it's okay. It's okay to be from a small city. It's okay to be from a place that nobody knows. It's okay to be from Moreno Valley. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Absolutely,
you know
bro.
What I mean?
Like, and you know it's crazy because like we did Pay to LA last year,
mm-hmm.
and just like when I seen you were like, nigga,
I remember
from Moval.
Yeah,
that was the first thing you said to me, and like I always remember that because he's like, bro, everybody here is from the city. You know what I'm saying? They already got their shit popping right here. And where the outsiders coming in. But I think I love that feeling, bro. Yeah, I love being the cat from Moval on the set. Where everybody else from the city and shit.
And also that's the thing, like, you're not a prophet until you leave your city. Mm-hmm. So if you don't go do that work, you're not a prophet. You can't. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Nobody even know that
niggas is rapping over here.
Oh, exactly. You got to be that person that go over there and tell them about where you from. Mm-hmm. Or tell these people about this news that you got from somewhere. As a prophet, you can't be a prophet and stay where you are.
Exactly.
You got to leave sometimes. You got to go places where you're the only one that's like you. To show the variety. You know what I mean? So.
And niggas stand out. Because like I've seen you perform, bro. When you perform, dog, like it's like the whole room changed.
It's like an experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not like you just hop in like, all right, y'all, but like it's like how like you will go see Kendrick and he has like all these like props.
Right.
That's what
down to the way you dress, like. If you got the vest on, you know what type of top you wore. Or if you got the shirt open, the button up, you feel me? You know what type of top you wore.
Bro can perform his shit at an opera stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Be in the balcony. You feel me? Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We paid up that way.
Yeah.
Biggest fact. But
yeah, man.
Like I said, bro. Being from a place like this definitely has shaped who I am,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know
just tap it.
I know I'm the only one. You know what I mean? I know I'm the only one here. And then it feels better when I see it feels better when you go into a crowd and be like, I'm from Moreno Valley, and random
murder in the bag. It's
like, exactly. That lets you know, like, oh, word. That's all I needed. And people like, oh, it's other people from there. I ain't never heard of that place.
Yo.
And then if you really like
do your shit,
if you really do your shit, like,
hey, bro,
then it's like, yo, when that city comes up, when they're having a conversation and that city come up, you're the first person that they think about. Like, oh damn, homie was from Moreno Valley.
Yo. And I seen that legendary pic with you and Rock Marcy. Like,
word,
yeah, legendary.
How was it meeting him and how was it performing?
Crazy. So basically, I had a show with him, and I already knew what time it was. I already knew. For one, like, I'm from California. That is a New York. It's ran by New York. That whole scene. East Coast music. Yep. That's the East Coast music scene. So me understanding that, I'm from out here. You feel me? I'm from California, and I'm from Moreno Valley. I ain't even from LA. You feel me? I was born in LA. I got family in LA. Been there as much as everybody else.
Wait, you're born in LA?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'm from here.
That's crazy.
This is where you
Moreno Valley.
grew up. This is your stomping ground.
These are my stomping grounds. This is where I learned how to
Caught
fight.
your first phase, cracked your first bitches, all that.
All that.
First studio sessions. Yeah.
Smoked, drank, all that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, sharing the same
so
space.
sharing that same space was crazy. It was more so like, these are the fans that I want to listen to my music. So I was just on go mode. Like these are the people that I know is gonna like my shit. And I'm performing. Honestly, bro, Rock and Big Twin came. They were up like a balcony, and they came and looked down. Like, oh, this nigga spitting. After the show, came up to me like, yo, my nigga, you spitting.
Yeah.
Who are you? Like, word. So I'm like, yes, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, my nigga. Put us on the map. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, nigga.
How can I not do this shit? You feel me? Like,
and that's something you been doing, nigga.
I've been doing.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new. That just automatically just happened when you grab the mic. You feel me? It's going crazy, and I'm just glad. But like you said, that crowd and that audience, bro. And and we've had conversations about this. You know what I'm saying? But that's like those listeners and shit. Like you already know.
Those are the ones who actually will buy.
And they want to know what every bar, like, what did he
They want to know
They
want to know if you could rap. They want to know what merchandise you got. They want to know what homies you got that rap. They want to know that those are the real like diehard hip hop fans.
Yeah,
they actually care about
not just the average consumer.
They care about the basic essence of what this shit is, which is beats and rhymes. That's it. At the end of the day, what we do is just beats and rhymes. All the other shit is just people just keep making a big ass cake and putting a bunch of icing on it. You feel me? And it's all these different cakes, but at the end of the day, a basic cake, people are still gonna fuck with the basic cake. At the end of the day. Yep. Sometimes a regular basic cake is what you just need.
Yeah, no,
you
absolutely.
Need all the extra, all these designs and frosting, and frosting don't even taste good sometimes. It tastes crazy.
Bro.
All the food coloring that be in it, it be tasting it don't be tasting right. You feel me? You ever had a wedding cake and it got,
wedding cakes
bad shit on it?
Bro, wedding cakes look can be trash. I'm not gonna cap, bro.
Think about it.
It'd be too much. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you though.
Sometimes the beats and rhymes is really just all you need.
All you need, bro. And it's not like I love shit, cause especially with just going through your whole discography, bro. You got shit in there that where it's still the essence of this hip hop shit, but that shit knocking. You turn you feel me, and you on there swagging different. You feel me? It's like niggas love that shit too.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up, and niggas do that shit at a high level also. But it's just like there's that essence of this hip hop shit.
There's this thing that no matter what, bro, it doesn't matter what we talking about, bro. At the end of the day, nature is gonna be nature. So the nature of what hip hop is just beats and rhymes, bro. Just like what we doing on this earth. Nature is nature. At the end of the day, a fucking big ass wave can just take us all out. Okay? And there's nothing to do about it. Why? Because that's in its nature to do that. That shit was here before us.
Yep. Absolutely.
Just like beats and rhymes was here before all the other shit that's going on in the game. So at the end of the day, what's gonna stay is what you know. That's just what it is.
What you
take away the beats and the rhymes, it's nothing.
Yeah,
hip hop is nothing.
For real, bro. And I feel like
if you take away the auto tunes, it's still gonna be hip hop. If you take away, and there's nothing wrong with auto tunes, it's just the added shit to it. If you take away the branding of what hip hop is, it's still gonna be hip hop. If you take away the deals, if you take away social media, if you take away all of those things, it still beats and rhymes. And
niggas will still be doing it. For sure.
You feel me? So it's the nature of what it is. So like when you understand that, you don't gotta think about it too hard. As long as you do what you do, everybody else can, as long as you do what you do,
there's other people that gon' find it, bro.
They're gonna find it,
and that's when we talk about this a lot on the show. I think that's important, everything you're saying, because as an artist, sometimes you get overwhelmed with trying to, you always trying to get more followers. You're trying to take your career to the next level, and you get a little lost and you get frustrated. But I think But I think it's important that, you know, if you find 1,000 stands, it's better than a 500,000 or 10,000 loose followers. You feel me? 1,000 stands. You feel me? That's going 1,000 people that's gonna buy merch. You feel me? Come to all your shows. Like, I feel like that's that. You feel me? Starting right there. You know what I'm saying? Is just very important, because I feel like sometimes you just get caught up in everything. You get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? But creating stands, a strong 1,000 followers is better than a light 50. You know,
for sure.
You feel
Even
me?
50 people in one room, it's packed.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks crazy.
If they paid to get in,
Nigga, what?
if they paid for the album,
exactly.
whatever.
Exactly. There's way.
But let's keep it a stack though. Like, regardless of somebody supporting you in a way of money wise, these people are supporting you in other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Music is therapy. You create these things, and then you get to this point where, like, damn, I want somebody to hear this thing.
Mm-hmm.
If those 50 people really fuck with it, it's gonna make you feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than you put this song out and you just buy streams or buy whatever it doesn't feel.
Mm-hmm.
You realize, damn, these people actually support what I'm doing, and they
Mm-hmm.
leaving comments and all of these things. It's hitting you in a place right here
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna make you continue to do what you do,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually, the money thing is not even.
That's gonna happen.
The money thing just is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta look at it like that. The
Yeah.
money thing just falls in your lap. Like, oh shit, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yep.
And it happens all the time. Think about how many times when you do the right thing, money just fall in your lap.
And you like, damn, I wasn't even expecting that.
Facts.
And
Now imagine that on a higher scale, because a way higher scale, because you're on purpose and you're helping multiple people all at the same time.
And you've been doing this, putting this in for so long. You feel me?
Facts.
God see all that. Like, my nigga been out here rapping his ass off. I got something for you, my nigga. You just don't know. It's 2 albums away, my nigga. If you stay at it, you never know. You feel me? And that's why.
Bro.
And that's why I think it's so important for artists to, like, get to really hear a vet and the legends speak. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're gonna get discouraged. It's gonna get hard. It's an uphill grind. You feel me? But you never know. Like, it could be the next song. It could be the next album. So you can't really give up. You feel me? And if you're doing it just for the bag, good luck, my nigga.
Good luck. Good luck, because it stops.
For sure.
There's a ceiling to that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling of having money, there's a ceiling to it when there's a ceiling.
Yeah.
Which is insane as far as, like,
that's
how you
crazy.
feel as a person. A lot of rich people that we know, they reach that ceiling and then they just start doing weird shit.
And be depressed and some motion.
Because maybe how they got there wasn't how they truly wanted to be there, and they're looking at what they did like, damn, like, money doesn't feel the same way because I did it for this reason and now I got it. So now, what do I do now?
Facts.
What do you do?
That's crazy.
When you can do everything. What do you do?
And you know, and
it's scary.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's scary though. It's scary.
Because it does.
I would love $1 million right now, but I know.
Because say when you drop, you kind of get like the post-drop blues. I don't know if it happens to you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like,
now what's next?
Exactly. Now, like, that's why I try to exert my like creative energy into different shit. Like,
right, but like,
whether if it's like, feel me, cinematic stuff, you know, in films or something, like, or even drawing, painting, whatever, you know. But
people, there's wealthy people in this world that did the right thing, and their life is better than the other wealthy person that may have maybe like $1 more than them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're wealthy in a different way. They're wealthy mentally.
Yep.
And in the bank too.
Yeah.
I don't want to be wealthy the wrong way. I want to be wealthy the right way. as long as I continue to do the right thing, it's gonna make what it needs to make, and I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
Because I have faith in myself. I have faith in my talents. I have faith in the people that's around me. I have faith in this world to see who I am and what I want to do for the world, that they will make me wealthy. So I'm not worried about none of this shit no more.
And sometimes it's that blind faith, because when the whole world against
you, got to be a little bit delusional. Just like a lot of niggas is delusional when they do what they do.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
Think about it. It's people that they may not make the best music, but they're delusional in a way where they're going to continue to just drop music non-stop, and they end up getting on. The delusion is like, everybody's saying that I'm ass, but you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
What's some,
I have blind faith in a way.
What's some advice you would give to your younger self? If you could go back 10 years, is there anything you would have done different? You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to blend in.
Word.
That's just dope. That's the advice that I would. And it wasn't that like when I was younger, I was always different, but like I was still trying to blend in, even though I was still different. Mm-hmm. You know, I was trying to make it work. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's not me operating in that type of like energy. That's why nothing was working, because I'm trying to blend in into something that I'm not. You know, so the freedom of doing what I truly feel I'm supposed to do, or truly feel what I'm supposed to write, or truly feel what I'm supposed to create, lets me know, like, I should have been doing this the whole time. Yeah. Because I'm happy about my music more than ever now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. After, you know, like this project is yes, but like the number 4 is good. Mm-hmm. But what I've been creating after this, because I had these sparks in my mind and these realizations, that it opened my mind to a whole other situation of creating, and now I just feel like very free with what I'm doing. Word. And I'm trying to like free other people in a way, which is crazy, but no, you gotta be crazy if you want to change the world, right? Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So.
No, absolutely, bro, and I feel that like everything you saying, it's like I was saying earlier, it's like this nigga is human too. You feel me? Like, and it's just crazy to hear what you're saying, because there's so many people who, you know, especially the people who watch the platform. A lot of people are artists and different creatives like that, so they get in and see. That's why I think this is so important that you get to explain this. You know. It kind of gives hope to other people watching and to us, you know what I'm saying? That the shit you feeling and the shit you going through, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. It's all a part of the process, you know what I'm saying? You just got to really stand on everything you do, you know what I'm saying? And for what you believe in, you feel me? And even if people don't get it right away, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Mm-hmm. And like, that's one thing, that's a battle. I felt like I was dealing like, man, I need this song, I need to do this, I need to, you know what I'm saying? And once I just stuck to what I love, you feel me, getting a beat pack from Stavo, you feel me, and rapping my ass off, you know what I'm saying? I'm having the most fun doing that, and it's allowing me to let CM be CM, and you feel me? And
because as years pass and you look back, you're gonna be like, oh, I was talking that talk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to look back and be like,
nah, don't play this.
Right, you don't want to.
Nah, turn that one off.
You gotta like, you gotta go with what's here. Mm-hmm. We learned that as a little kid. We learned that as kids. Like, our parents tell us that. Like, go with your heart. Go with your heart. It's corny as it sounds.
It's facts, though.
It's facts. Like, you just go with your heart. If you truly go with your heart, you'll be good.
And you know
if you do that. Maybe let me just maybe add this. So like it, you know, because they like this. Nah, fuck all that. Go with your heart.
Mm-hmm. And it'll show when you being a little.
Show, and people will listen to it and be like, "Damn, I wish I did that," or "I wish you inspire in that way. You know what I mean? We supposed to inspire each other anyway. We're supposed to help each other. So
yeah, that's how it should be.
Man.
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah.
How you feel about the IE rap scene and the mobile rap scene right now? What's up? Who you fucking with? You know what I'm saying?
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Why you say that?
Because we in a stage of what we was talking about. Like we at a phase of people are making things that, you know, they think everybody else wants. So, you know, especially when it comes to this hip hop shit, like gangbanging music is prominent in hip hop right now. But I don't think that they really want to do that. Yeah. I don't think they really want to. You feel me?
Yeah, nah.
You know?
Nah, and
that's the crazy part about it. Like, it's tricky. Like I said, that's a tricky subject. It's a tricky subject with like everything, even like LA, like even in New York, like wherever. It's a tricky subject when it comes to the music shit because, you know, like the homie Els, like I was talking to Els about this shit. Like some people use it as a hustle, and some people really like want to do this shit. And when you blend those two things together, then you get this weird world. You get a weird world. You know, you get conflict in this world that we've created, and I don't think, you know, because of the conflict, it's very hard for us to move forward out of where we've been at. Because it's too much conflict, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, absolutely, bro.
It's like that with it's
like that with a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's like that with black people.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean? Some black people want to, you know, excel, and then some black people want to make fun of you because you got a job. You feel me? Like it's weird. It's a very tricky thing.
And when I feel like there's room for
if you talk about it, then people got a problem with it.
Yeah.
But fuck it.
But like,
the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And
that's where I'm at, bro.
The truth is that we know. Why do we always gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga,
That's because the conflict is, well, not. I ain't even gonna say conflict. Just the swindle is deeper than what we think it is. But we ain't gonna talk about that today. Yeah. We will soon.
Yeah, for sure.
The swindle is deep. It goes beyond everything that we know.
We need a whole another 3 hours to really break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole
at
other.
At the end of the day, like I said, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I don't feel like I'm adding to the problem.
Yup.
You know?
Thanks.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to add to the problem. I don't want to look back and look and see that I added to the problem. I want to be like a person that, like, damn, like this motherfucker was trying to change something.
Trying to overpower that.
Yeah. Or he was just on the right side. I want to be on the right side. I'm tired of being in the middle.
Yep.
I don't want to be in the middle no more. The middle is not safe. The middle is not comfortable. The middle is not.
It's not.
It just doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to be outside. I want to be able to.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to
bring that energy to you.
I don't want none of that.
Yep.
We grown, like, and the young niggas, they grown too. So you feel me? Like they gotta look at it like that. You know, the young niggas want to act grown. So when it come to acting grown, that's something that you got to think about.
But I don't know. It's weird though, because it's like, I don't know, like
tricky,
like
right?
Yeah, like you said, like everyone is doing the same music, like, and it's always about like the violent shit. You feel me? Drugs, all that.
Well, that's the swindle.
And it leaves you like, I don't know.
That's the swindle.
Like
you don't even know who putting these people in front of us. You don't know what their faces look like. You just know the faces of the people that they put in front of us.
I never even.
Yeah.
Who are they?
That's why I feel it's like.
Els just said it. Like, who are these people? Who are these people that are signing these people? We don't even know what they look like. Do they look like us?
And that's what sells.
Well, they know it sells.
Like if you were to
Since the
troll,
fucking 80s, we watch action movies all our life. What make you think that when it come to this rap shit that it ain't gonna be the same thing?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's like if you wanted to,
I ain't even on some like super positive man type shit. I'm just telling the truth of what this is. You feel me? Like the truth of what this is if we don't make a few changes, then we gonna lose this genre that we have. And people are not seeing this. People are not seeing how it's being taken away from us every day without us even
little by little.
You look at the Coachella lineup.
There was like 2 hip hop acts on 3, a handful of hip hop acts.
What's that about?
Like a handful, bro. Like I went through the whole line. I'm tripping like this. Like,
right, you looking for certain people, like at least somebody that you know.
Like a couple, like even not even a Future or a Lil Wayne or nobody, like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like
past year, like I seen like the Coachella like lineup is trash. Like we're not trash because it's only trash because it's like none of the artists that you expect they're gonna be there.
You look at
hip hop is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The year before that it wasn't. The year before that it definitely wasn't. The year before that it definitely wasn't.
What year would you say was the best?
For Coachella?
No, just in hip hop in general.
The best year in hip hop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can only say my era because that's the only one that I went through.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like my era is the 2000s, so like 2000s has good and bad though.
Yeah, yeah. But
you know,
I feel like that's
I can't say what the best is just because I wasn't there.
Since you entered the game, quote unquote, and you feel me, like since you've been making music, I know you guys.
Since I've been making music,
yeah, you've been witnessing like the change in
the changes, like
the climate in hip hop from how it used to be.
I feel like 2012 was a great year for hip hop. I think it's probably like the end of like the blog era too.
Yeah, I would think so.
Like
the starting of the streaming era.
Yeah, the starting of the streaming era. Yeah, and the end of the blog era. So like, I think that was good because it was. You're finding out about new artists all the time, and you get to read about it, and you get to before you press play, you get to read why you might want to press play. So
high new hip hop.
Yeah,
to Dope Boys and shit like that.
Yeah. It was a little bit different at that time.
Like just being a fan of hip hop at that time. Like
I used to get on the internet to scroll to see who's, you know what I'm saying, who dropped
which tape, and then you
right.
download a tape, and that tape was a Cool Kids tape, and I'm like, damn, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's how you was stumbling across me. You download something, and it's a Pac Div tape. Like, damn, what? That's how I found Blue. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. That was a good era.
It's a good era. Yeah, I think around that time.
And you know, back to kind of like what we were saying, and just like you were calling it the swindle, and like that. I think that's deep because just being sometimes as an artist you get frustrated, like I was saying earlier, and you want to
not to cut you off, but like if you really think about it, the swindle slowed down because of the blog era. Because the power was in the people putting out or posting about music that they actually wanted to listen to instead of people that we don't know putting the music in front of our face
onto a major platform.
You feel me?
When
anybody can have a blog and write about the people that they like, and if it's good enough, somebody might listen to it because we have the access to the internet. So you go out and find your own music. You feel me? Now. You get on whatever platform that you're getting on, and when you see hip hop, you see the artist's face on the word hip hop. It's the artist's face right there. And then you click it, and they're putting top whatever. It's in your face. You don't get You don't get that choice of like this just came out because it doesn't have enough plays. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you don't even know what's coming out unless it has plays. And if labels are putting money behind artists to get them more plays, then what happens to the people that don't have
a major, don't have somebody putting $100,000 behind your album?
You get lost. So I think like the blog era really helped a lot of that and made, you know, gave us great artists.
And
at that time.
the people got to decide.
The people got to decide, exactly. You get to vote. You know, there's a lot of
We're
that
not
shit.
talking about no fucking numbers. Who gave a fuck about numbers?
Numbers?
Like I don't give a fuck about no numbers. What you sold us, the shit good or not, nigga.
Exactly.
If that shit could sell one copy, nigga, if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. You feel me? And there's other people that out there that fuck with it.
And that's why it's tricky. That's why it's tricky right now. You know, but that's not stopping nothing.
That makes it go even harder. Like
exactly, yeah.
Said,
it ain't stopping nothing.
Don't blend in, stand out.
Stand out. To the point where like, damn, this nigga ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go out of my way
to
to find out what he doing. Or out of my way to find out what she doing. I'm gonna go out of my way because I know he don't want nothing to do with this because this is where everybody else is at. I'm tired of being where everybody else is at.
I feel that.
Facts. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna. That shit's fun.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
you go to the club too many times in a week, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm tired of being up in here. I need to go somewhere where it's might be a little bit flyer and a little bit more chill.
Yeah.
Where's that place at? You know, you gotta find it yourself.
Yup.
You gotta find yourself. You gotta find yourself instead of being where everybody else is at.
Because it's so easy to be where everybody else is
Exactly.
at. It's easy. It's right there for you. It's so accessible. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what's missing. You know what I'm saying? Just finding it. But now we're in this internet era and social media era where, on the other hand, you can access the people who...
Yes.
The people, like you said, by opening up and being at that Rock Marciano show, you feel me? Those fans, those are people, all those people there for sure. And seeing the footage, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, Stevie in there fucking shit up. You feel me? All those people, I'm sure those people gravitated to it. So there is a way.
There's ways. There's ways. There's always a way. There's always a way. You know, but like I said, going back to it, I just want to do shit the right way.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta like have that talk with myself, you know.
Yeah, when you look back,
or talk with my children, or talk with my family, like, or talk with my friends. You know, like I don't want these talks.
You gonna want your kids one day to play your shit.
I want them to be exactly. I want them to go to school and be like, my daddy the realest nigga ever.
Let me play my pop shit.
Right.
My pops is gassing everybody, nigga.
And he talking that stuff.
You feel me?
You feel me? Like so that's what I want, you know?
Oh, me.
That's what I want. You know?
Like, I don't want my kids to, you know, double back and play it. You feel me? I'm just
old. Fuck nigga. That bullshit. This nigga thought he was a pimp. He thought he was a gangbanger. This nigga ain't no gangbanger. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit. Like, your kids gonna look at that. You know what I mean? You gotta... And they got a mama too. The mama gonna tell you the truth about their daddy. Like,
daddy wasn't doing none of that shit.
You feel me? So like, you gotta look at it like that too, and your homies too. Like, they might talk to your grandma and be like, "Was daddy doing this?" And they gonna be like, "No, he was not." all those things that people, you know, that people going through it right now all the time. Like, shh, be quiet, just don't say nothing. I'll give you 50.
That's crazy. That shit really happens all the time.
Look, cuz I'm going to give you 50 bands. Don't tell nobody that I wasn't really outside. I'm really rapping about your life.
That's crazy. And I get telling the story, but like, niggas embody a whole other person. And
embody a whole super nigga. You feel me? Like, that's crazy to me. I don't even want to go down that path, like,
because there is like a rap starter kit right now. If
I were to,
if I were to,
there's words There's beats.
The fashion. You feel me? Everything you need, and that's why.
You need to be on.
And this is like, you know, like being a rapper. And I'll say nigga start rapping. That started like a year ago. I'm like, damn, cuz got motion. This nigga got motion.
Right.
What the fuck? But it's easier.
It's easier.
You feel me? When you just use the rap starter kit, it's gonna do what it's
gonna do. What it's gonna do.
But how long? But that's scary though, because you hear about these horror stories about these rappers getting fucked over.
Bro, we talk about it all the time. I know, like, this interview is like going the opposite direction.
Yeah,
probably.
It don't even matter. Nigga. We just, you know.
I just gotta, like I said, I just gotta tell my truth. Like,
absolutely,
you gotta look at it like this. Like, you know, me and Curtis was talking about this, and like Curtis really like talked about how like the industry is the haunted house, right? Just a haunted house. Like, everybody's standing outside to get inside the haunted house. And you look up in the window and it's like people like, let me out of my deal. I hate this place. They knocking on the window and you like, oh, it's lit up in there. And everybody waiting in line, right? People coming out the other side and it look like their soul is gone. Like everything in their body is like gone. Like they just soulless. They coming out different person, you know what I mean? And there's people that are like, still want to get in that line. Knowing the results of what's going on in there. You're putting yourself in a position to be spooked, scared, shook. All of these things. You feel me?
Nah, yeah, for sure.
The haunted house. Why do you want to go inside the haunted house?
And look lit when you in line.
Really think about how...
Yeah.
Really think about it. You go to a haunted house to be what?
Scared. For what? Adrenaline rush, like for what?
Think about it. So people go in the industry knowing what the industry is, knowing TLC, knowing NWA, knowing Meg Thee Stallion, knowing who else? Lupe, knowing all of these artists that went in the haunted house. Blue, like all these people that are like, the industry is doing this to me, or they won't let me put out my music, or they doing this, or they doing this. Who the fuck is they? Who's they? No, there's no face.
There's never a face.
It's the whole house. It's the whole house. You go inside the house, that's what happens to you. But people still go in there because they're like, maybe I can, you know. But there's ways where you can. You make the demand where they have to come to your backyard boogie that's across the street.
Yeah.
And you get to see their face. They got to come out of the haunted house and they got to go to your backyard boogie where the gate is open and everybody can see what's going on and the music is good. There's family there. The dog is outside. The food is good. The music is good. Everything is out in the open. Everything is what it is. There's kids there. The haunted house don't even allow kids inside of the spot, bro.
Exactly.
It literally destroys kids' lives. Think about little artists. Think about younger artists that get in the game too early, and look who they are now. Like,
by 25,
we were just talking about this yesterday. You feel me? That's crazy.
It's a haunted house.
Yeah.
So you got to make these people that's running the haunted house come outside to your fucking barbecue.
That's going on across the street.
That you bought the food for. That you feeding the people with. And be like, if you want to do something, you got to come over here. What can you provide for me? Because I don't need nothing over there. What can you provide for me?
And I feel like in this,
and they're like, oh, I can give you this. All right, cool. Bring it over here. I'm not going over there.
You want, and like you said, that demand. You feel me? That's your leverage.
Exactly.
You feel me? When you stay down as your artist and you feel that demand for your fans, that because people actually fuck with you and they love you. You feel me, for your music and who you are, and you grow your own shit. Because we in this day and age where you can make this shit happen. You do your own shit.
We seeing it, bro. We looking at it.
You can build your own fan base and tour. Yeah.
Look at it. It's in front of our face. You doing it right now.
Facts.
It's in front of our face. Yeah. But you know, like I said, I just don't want to wait in line at the haunted house no more. I was in the line. I was damn near at the door. I'm standing right here. All I hear is, I'm like, you know what, nigga? I'm good. I'm stepping out of the line. Yeah. Some of the other homies are still in that line. They're looking at me like I'm crazy. They're like, you know what? Oh, shit, let me take your spot. cool. That's good for you. But I'm going across the street. I gotta go across the street because that's where I was. When I grew up, I was in that backyard already. I grew up inside that. I grew up at that cookout. So why the fuck am I going into over there when I grew up in this place with everything that you need?
Yeah.
That's good for you. That's where I'm at, nigga. You feel me?
Nigga. And for those who watching, that was a whole thing right there. You feel me? Like I just came full circle, just boom. You feel me?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like,
and you know what, bro? And I'm glad we get to have these kind of conversations because these conversations need to be. They need to happen. You know what I'm saying? And coming from somebody like you with the with the experience, like you said, nigga, you right there, you next in line. Like you feel me? You for the step in. It's like
Many times I've been in that line and got to the door and heard the screams and like I'm good.
I'm good.
And then get back in the line, get to the door again. I'm good. I'm like, you know what? Why do I keep doing this? Let me go over here. So now I'm over here now. And I don't want to go nowhere else because it's good.
And now that shit jumping.
It's popping. It's popping. I get to do what I want. I get to make what I want. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think.
They don't have control over
They don't have control of what I'm doing. I have the power. I have the power again. You know what I mean? And I want other artists to have the power too. I want people to have the power actually. Like,
this goes for a lot of different things.
That's for a lot of different things. But like, as far as what's happening right now, I want the artists to like realize like, you, without you, they can't do nothing. So why do you? Because of the platform and things of that nature, they built that off of people like you. They didn't just wake up and just be like, I could put you on the radio in front of all of these people. People had to like music first. People had to like hip hop first. People had to like R&B first. People had to like all of these things first. They had to like the art of what the shit is first. They had to see the art of what this is first and be like, damn, I want to see this again. Absolutely. You know, so when you get the power, you get to put the art in front of whoever you want to, instead of you giving your art to somebody else.
Yep. Man, I feel that, and I know the people listening feel that. Stop it.
They know it. They just having a hard time dealing with it right now because everything that they was taught, they gotta unlearn about this shit.
And do you think like the change is like? Do you see it being like that Renaissance era? I know you kind of spoke on that, where it's like where it feels like the people is back in control, like, and it's back to that,
Look at it like this, bro. Being a hip hop artist is like looked down upon.
Yeah.
It's like the dumbest thing that you can do.
What do you do?
When people hear that you're a rapper, they like that, or they're like, hell no, I can't. I'm not about to go to this show. That shit gonna get shot up. You may not even be that type of rapper, but they just automatically feel that way. All the rappers that they know of are gangster rappers. All the rappers that they know of dealing with something, whether it be on the news or on trial or getting shot or getting shot at or getting robbed or robbing somebody. All of these things that, like, I understand why it happens because it's deeper than rap. It's our people. We got problems that we got to deal with. But at the end of the day, they, as I would call them, as I would call them, they know that we have a problem, so they're going to put those problems on the forefront. They can make money off that shit. And
it's kind of like it's
tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky. That's just what I say.
But I'm glad, like you said,
it's a big pill to swallow.
Yeah, like, and this is like a topic where what I'm saying, like you need a whole nother pod to break this down, because it's so tricky and it's like, but it's so important that the conversation.
Hip hop is a scary place right now, just because like if you can be a rapper and you're not even on no type of shit, and you can have a chain and you go to the wrong place and niggas might kill you. That's the culture of what this shit is, And then all they do is put a post out on you, and then the label put your music out. And they put your recordings that you may not even want it out, and they're putting it out. They're doing that, post-death album, and it's like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Have nothing to do with that lifestyle, but that's one of those things that I feel like us as a people, we gotta like make this differentiate the line.
And it's like, even until then, you gotta move different.
Yeah.
You gotta adapt, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas is doing it. Niggas is doing it. Niggas is changing. Niggas is like realizing like, yo, it's time to go.
I ain't
even gonna go there or whatever. Like, people doing it, but there's still like some shit going on.
Yeah.
That needs changing. We getting there though.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
We getting there. It's not over yet.
It won't ever be.
It's not over yet.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, Stavo, you have some questions too?
Shit. Not much. I was mostly going to ask, what do you think of the name when you hear the name J-Fire?
That was my first rap name. That's crazy. Yeah, that was my first rap name.
That's crazy.
All through high school, I went by J-Fire. I don't even know how I have no real story.
Why J-Fire?
It was J-Fire. My name is, it was like Just Amazing and Young. That's what the J stand for. Yeah.
And when did you decide you was a villain?
Can't Stop the Crooks is my first mixtape, and that was when I like decided that I'm gonna just go by my regular name. And then but that was around the time when I decided that I wanted to change it. And it's funny because like, if you've been thinking about that, at this time when I did that first mixtape, I was like tired of like hearing a certain style of like music that was going. I don't know what year that was, but whatever style of music that was going on at that time, I really wasn't feeling it. Because I think I just started like going back and listening to like old stuff at that age, Okay. I was like going back, like I'm listening to like Jay-Z's first album or like Nas' early albums or like, I'm listening to old ass Exhibit shit or I'm listening to like old Cube. I'm like, I'm in a stage of like, what happened to this? I'm a young nigga though, so I'm like, I'm getting frustrated with what's playing on the radio or what's going on in the videos. Like, damn man, what happened to this shit? So it just made me like make a mixtape where I'm like rapping over all old shit, and then that's where it became like Stevie Crooks. So you know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I like how that turned into like villain, and then you like villain. Found like you
right.
Like the assassin, you feel me?
The assassin,
that
exactly.
blends in perfectly.
It blends in. So basically, bro, the Stevie Crooks is basically like, I always be explaining this shit, but it's like the Robin Hood theory. Like, I wanted to steal back hip hop from the corrupt whatever it was.
Yeah.
At a young age, I was already like that. You feel me? But like, I wanted to steal it back. That's what the mask and the villain shit and all of that, like the crook shit, all of that comes from like me trying to steal back hip hop and give it to the people, like the Robin Hood type shit.
Yeah.
But then it just became the villain, just because the villain is the hero of his own story. Like, of course I'm gonna be the villain if I'm telling the truth with people that are making money off of what's not the truth. Duh, I'm gonna be the villain. They're gonna make me look crazy. You ever seen V for Vendetta?
Yes.
Yeah.
That movie's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
It made him look like he was a problem, but honestly, he was trying to free people. He was trying to free this shit. Same thing with me. Like, I'm the villain because I'm telling the truth about something that they consider. Oh, don't say that. Wait. You about to stop my $1 billion deal right now, nigga. Don't say that. Don't rap about that. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. Don't rap about that. they listen to the song, they're like, damn, this nigga talking to me. You feel me? He's telling me about myself.
Yep.
The only reason you may feel that way because I feel that way about myself at times. So I gotta write it down and I gotta damn near give myself therapy. I gotta talk about how I feel. The only way I'm able to like write that down in that detail that way because I've been there before. You feel me?
Yep.
I know what it's like to be sad. I know what it's like to cry. I know what it's like to lose your bitch. I know what it's like to lose a homie. I know what it's like to feel like you ain't shit. I know these things. I know what it's like. But I also know what I needed to hear at that time. So that's why I'm writing down what I needed to hear at that time. And I'm writing it down and I'm listening to it myself. But just so happens, if it's real, then it's going to touch everybody. Because everybody, if it's real, if it's the truth travels.
For sure.
Yeah,
no matter what.
The right way. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's why, like, I would be able to, you'll be able to identify with what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about myself. Like you said, the human ass. I'm human, nigga. Like, I'm writing that shit down, but I'm talking to myself. I may say you, but when I'm listening to it, I'm acting like I'm...
Yeah, who you... That's crazy how you put that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm preaching to me. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of those you. And I may switch it to I, but a lot of those times I say you. You know what I mean? Even the shit that's playing right now, like, if you could talk to your younger self, what would you say? And then what did I say? Now say it to yourself, because that's your message. If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say right now to your younger self? Now say it to yourself. It applies still.
Yeah.
Tops.
For sure.
Yep.
You feel me?
Hey, man.
I fuck with that, man. Stevie Crooks.
You know, that's what I was saying, man. And this is why this.
Take
Come
out
on,
rappers,
bro.
yo.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel me?
Come on, what are we talking about?
Hey, don't leave me hanging on camera, nigga. Nigga, let me hanging on camera. I was like, niggas gonna
but what are we talking? Like, what are we talking about, though? You feel me? Like, are we talking about some real shit, or are we talking about the shit that they taught us what we should talk about?
Exactly. And you can
I don't care about none of that shit. I want to talk about the real shit. It's still blended in, you know what I mean? It's still blended in, but come on, bro. Like, let's take them there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Let's
What's
take them
next,
there.
man? What's next for Stevie Crooks?
What's next is, like I said, I'm going to just do what I feel is right. And as long as I do what I feel is right, the people that surround me will see that, you know, and they won't be afraid to do it themselves. And like I said, you build a wall or you build a front line for the war that we really going against, which is fucking evil, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Amen.
Straight like that.
Straight
you
like
feel
that.
Yep.
We at war against the evil, so, you know, do what you do right. You got a bunch of people around you doing right, and you got a whole army because we at war, bro. That's just what this shit is. At the end of the day, it don't matter what you do.
There it is.
Fucking be a goddamn Pokemon trainer. You know what I mean? Like, you doing this shit right. You do it, you know what I mean? Treat your Pokemon right.
You go catch a wall there, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. But, yeah,
bro.
I just want to do right, and I want people around me to do right, and I want people to listen to me to do right. I just want things to change, bro, because it's looking crazy out here.
Absolutely, bro.
It's looking crazy.
And you know, and to the viewers, you know, and to the Stevie Crooks fans, and to everybody watching right now, what's some, you know, final words of encouragement that you could give to some of the artists out there, you know, that to the next up inspiring MCs and creatives like us, you know, what's something you could tell them, some good piece of advice?
I would say, I know it's like not easy being yourself, but if you really want to be in that place that you feel like you deserve to be, you gotta be yourself. Because if you get there and you look like somebody else, then nobody will notice you, and you'll just get lost in the sauce. So just be yourself. Just be yourself. and there's a place for you, and whatever position that you feel like you want to be in, like there's a place for you as long as you be yourself. If you start being like somebody else, it ain't no place for you. You know.
Yeah.
Real life.
If everybody was the same, none of this shit would be happening right now. So.
Real life, bro. And I know the people watching right now, this is why this episode is so epic. You feel me? In a great way to really get into 2023. Because this is, you know, it's motivational for the people that feel like, you feel me, like you don't fit in. It's because you're not supposed to. You feel me? You feel me? And there's people just like you. You feel me? And that's why it's so important hearing a vet, you know, that's really been our moval legend, bro. Come on, bro. Like we've been playing Crooks tapes since 2011, 2012, my nigga. Like, it's dropping on SoundCloud. Niggas is running straight to it, bro. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. So
the Redemption album, man. That shit was hard. You feel me?
And even with that album, bro, like that was a shift for me too. Like that was a shift to like, I gotta be personal. I gotta be human. So a lot of those songs is like me being as human as I can be, because I understood. I was still understanding even after that, but like I was still having those moments of like, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make a song like this. I'm gonna do something like this. But then
the album felt like it was like ambitious, and it was like a breakthrough.
It's a breakthrough. It was a breakthrough of finding out that I was a man. That's what that really was. Like, it was a redemption. Like, I thought I was being a man, but then the chain of events that happened in my life at that time really made me a man. You know, like, it was the first time, like, I really, like, broke down, you feel me, and cried, or broke down why I'm like this, or realized that, you know, the path that I'm going down may not be the right path. What I'm doing may not be the right thing. I had a redemption moment. I had to like die damn near, you feel me? To lose everything that I thought what it was to be a man and get there, you know? That's why those songs are so, they feel the way that they feel for me, you know? Like His Heart is a perfect example of like me realizing like my parents are something that's special, and I wasn't cherishing them enough. That's something as a man I had to look at, you feel me? Like I had to look at myself in the mirror, like, you know, the way I was treating relationships wasn't the right way. The way I was treating my homies wasn't the right way. The way I'm going through life ain't the right way. Like I had to have these moments where I had to take everything that I thought, being tough, being a G about shit. You know, I'm gonna still be a G about shit, but
yeah, no,
you know, like
facts.
overly, you feel me? Where, like I'm overly being manly when I don't have to be. Because that's not being a man. That's just, you're being naive at that point.
Yeah,
you're lying to yourself at that point. You know, so I had to learn the truth about myself. And I had to write it down in music. And when I wrote it down in music, a lot of those songs I'm talking to myself. If you listen to it, I'm talking to myself, you know?
And I feel like
therapy.
When you are doing that and you're talking to yourself, but it's like from the listener's point of view, it feels like you're talking to them. You feel me? You know, I that real shit, people grasp it, and it changes people's lives, bro, for sure.
And I think that's the beauty and like the magic of music, you know? Because everybody is, like they always say, like everybody going through something, but like music really is one of those things that lets you know you're not the only one that's going through something. Yeah. Because you can't just walk past a bunch of strangers and just be like, you going through something? What you going through? Or you going through the same shit as me? You can't do that. Yeah. You ain't gonna know. You feel me? But if you listen to music, it could be somebody from a whole nother fucking city that you don't even know that's wrote this song, and they damn near saying everything that you're thinking. It just lets you know, like, you're not the only one that's going through this. You know? Yeah. I think that's the magic of music. The magic of music lets you know that you're not alone. You know? It also uplifts. It does all of these things. You know, so why the fuck? Why the fuck people continue to do what they do. But whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever.
STEVIE Crooks.
That is. But the thing is, like, me having an understanding of that, that's my job. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's my purpose to do that. It's not nobody else's. But you know, the way I'm speaking is to be like a domino effect, though.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? I don't expect every single domino to go the same way that I'm going, but eventually we all come to this ending. You know what I mean? I don't need you to go the same way that I'm going, but I need the ending to be the same. And the ending needs to be good.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
Yes,
Like y'all niggas don't gotta do what I do, but just know that what you doing matters.
For sure.
And it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than what you think it is. You know, so we don't gotta go down the same path, but the ending should be the same. You know, the ending should be the same. The ending should be good. The ending should be a positive place. The ending should be a place of love. You know, it shouldn't be a ending of negativity and death and all of these things.
Yeah.
It needs to be
It's too much of
life.
That. Yeah.
And love and encouragement and all of these things that really matter at the end of the day, bro. The shit that matter, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Yup.
The shit that matter, bro. You don't gotta go the same way as me, but just do shit that matter. Don't do shit that don't matter.
Facts, bro. And I felt like everybody that nah, bro. That's what the motherfucking Mcduff Show for, bro. That's why this shit is so important. That's why, like, these are one of the moments that really has me appreciating doing the whole podcast and shit. When I get to sit down and really talk this hip-hop shit, you feel me, and get straight to it, nigga. Like, you feel me? Fuck all the other shit. Like, this is shit we talk about off camera.
Word.
This is like our life, nigga. You get on the phone with your mans, you feel me? You chopping it up, like, we talk about some hip hop shit and how we going, you know, it's just a part of life and it's the culture, and you feel me? And I appreciate being able to have this conversation, and for the people watching, I know they gonna appreciate this too, for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think, you feel me, anytime you drop in or whenever you're not doing shit, bro, your family over here, you already know, bro.
Word.
We definitely gotta, like, cause this conversation is like, if we still barely
we barely scratching the surface,
scratching the surface. Like, you know, I'd love to, like, really, like, sit down and really, you feel me, and continue this conversation, you feel me? Because I know this gonna be a longer episode. It's gonna be like 2 hours. You feel me? And I'm looking at the time, but, like, we could easily, the first one though. The first one we started at like, it was like
on this.
Yeah.
I was.
Nah, we was chilling. We was definitely more. It was definitely more chilling, you feel me, and like getting to know you. But like this is that talk that I've been wanting to have, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, like, it's been a minute, niggas been, you know, life, you feel me, coming off of a holiday, so it just felt good, you know, being able to tap in with the homie, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, get an update on STEVIE CROOKS, you feel me?
I'm here, nigga. I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm super here, bro.
Yeah, like, all that.
It's spooky for everybody. It's spooky for everybody that felt the way about me. Only for the fact that, like, you get to see what I was talking about is real. It's spooky for them, you know, because it's hard. It's hard facing the truth sometimes with people. So it's gonna get spooky for niggas.
Yeah, bro. Always.
They ain't gonna like me. I swear they ain't gonna. But that's cool though. I still love them. You know? It's all good.
Absolutely. Any new music, new shows, anything coming up that the people should know about?
My next project is called Among No One.
That's hard.
Cause I'm among no one. So that will be like the start of what I've been talking about. You know, I really want to continue to do that as well with people that have a like mind and just like continue to just make these I'm gonna just call them art pieces. You know, it's just gonna have to be art pieces because I want to get rid of all the rules of what I thought that what the shit was and just paint, you know? So, and I want other artists that I'm working with to do the same thing. I don't want them to like limit themselves with their creativity. So, you know, I'm going to be the guinea pig first, but then it's going to become something else, you know?
Absolutely,
I just
bro.
don't want people to like, you know,
take this shit for granted.
like, I don't want people to take this shit for granted. Like, I'm gonna be the guinea pig first, which is fine. I just want people to just feel free, man. Like when they're working with me, I want them to feel free. I don't want them to like, you know, do nothing but be themselves, just like I'm trying to be myself. And then, you know, you get great things that happen with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and the feeling that just comes with that change. Once you feel like
you could tell when somebody emailed the verse and when they was in the studio together. You feel me? So like, you know, I want that plus more.
Exactly.
You know, I want this person to like really be them, and like I'ma really be me, and you really be you, and like let's see what happens. You know.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. And you know, shit, these conversations only going down on the motherfucking Mcduff Show. Y'all stop playing. You feel me? We here on the No Pressure Records Network and all that. You feel me? We got Stevie Crooks in the motherfucking house. We got Stavo True Love in the motherfucking house. Stop playing. You feel me? This been another episode, and you know, this is my favorite episode that I've done ever. You feel me? We really got to chop it up, and then like I said, niggas could really keep going. Like, you feel me? I still got like 15 questions, but look, you know, for right now, for the part 2, I guess this is part 2, you feel me? We're gonna have like 10 parts. You feel me? Of the Stevie Crooks, you feel me? Because people look forward to, you know, hearing you speak, you know what I'm saying? And like the hip hop conversations we have, like, you feel me? We different generations, you feel me? So I'm learning, you feel me? And like it's a dope vibe. It's a vibe, bro. Just all in all, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad people got to hear this conversation, tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And everybody go ahead, click that link in the subscription. But first, you feel me? I'm gonna have in the description, I'm gonna have Stevie Crooks last album. I'm gonna have Reverend Saints and Stavo's last album and our music. I'm gonna have all the Stevie's shit in the description, so you guys follow his Instagram, Twitter. You feel me? Same thing for Stavo True Love. It'll all be in the description, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. You feel me? It's Stevie Crooks, Stavo True Love. I'm your host, CM Mcduff. This been another episode of the motherfucking Mcduff Show here on the No Pressure Records Network. Y'all go ahead and subscribe, stay up to date with everything, and we'll be back. You feel me? And we gonna slap before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Until next time, y'all, peace and love. Appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Ties, bro.
Before that, I'm in the jail, though. I do this for my niggas up in jail, so all this liquor getting drank till I can't spell, bro. Mama worry sick by the nigga. Come home.
Yup.